Hey, and welcome to Hopcast.
Thanks for coming back, everybody.
I'm Brad Chmielewski.
My name is Ken Hunnemeder.
Special guest.
Let's have a special guest, and his name is Ryan Brei.
What?
This is Ryan Brei.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us today, Ryan.
No, of course. Thank you for having me.
Oh, well, it is your house, so...
It's for some IPAs and some whiskey.
Yeah, Ryan's going to help himself here.
We have no whiskey.
We don't. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
All right,
But
let's try this one.
yeah, we should drink some whiskey too.
Yeah,
but we're gonna have some IPAs today. A native Midwestern IPA from Urban Chestnut.
They just came to the Chicago market. I don't know what, a month ago now, maybe less than that. And we have raved about their Zwickel. Zwickel.
Yeah.
Zwickel.
Zwickel. It's fantastic. So if you haven't checked that out and you like good lagers, certainly give it a shot.
But this is their Fantasyland IPA.
Great.
It's a Midwest Coast IPA.
Yeah. And then we also have Dorado from Ballast Point, which is a double IPA.
It's named after a fish.
And many other things.
And the hop is what, New Mexico?
El Dorado.
El Dorado.
I believe. I think we're just assuming at this point, though. So.
Well, it's good enough for Outcast.
Yeah. Assumption. We spread misinformation. It's fine.
Maybe you can talk shit about yourself on YouTube this time.
Oh. I will. I will.
Well, let's start with the single, the Fantasyland.
Great. All right. Let's open her up.
So that poured out with a nice fluffy head. Mine's kind of gone now, but those last few pours, they're out in the audience, they're still there.
Also, a bit murky there. Can't really see through that. Little murk job.
Marco.
It doesn't smell it's not like overly piney.
We're not drinking yet, dude.
Jeez. Invite this guy on
am.
the show.
You guys take too long.
That's true. Not like a hit in the face aroma.
No, but there's some citrus in there for sure.
Let's give it a taste.
I tried to do that.
All right, it's not like a big, bold, piney IPA.
No, I think it has a blend of citrus and pine for me, but also has pretty good, solid malt character too.
Mm-hmm. Well, it is fairly dark, right? Isn't that darker than your normal IPA?
Maybe a touch, yeah. The haze could have something to do with that too.
But I do enjoy it. It's not.
I think it's good. It's pretty balanced.
It's good. It's got like almost a sweet sour citrusy thing, like a Meyer lemon kind of character going on in it.
You can get that on the finish.
Now these bottles are super fun because they're like these kind of nubby. They're like they're just different. They come in these 4-packs, and you don't ever see anybody with these bottles.
It's like a miniature 40.
Yeah. It's the poor man's 40.
It's
actually
actually the rich man's 40. Yeah.
And then, so these guys are in St. Louis. You've been out there a few times, kind of think we've been as well.
Yeah, they have, I think they've actually expanded too. They have a smaller brew pub, and then I believe fairly recently they've opened up a production facility.
Okay.
That I have not been to.
Is that supposed to be nearby, or is it still in St. Louis?
I think it's in St. Louis. I don't know how close it is to that original brew pub. But yeah, like the beers that I've had from these guys have been really good.
Mm-hmm. This is the first time I've had packaged stuff since it came.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, me too, actually. Although I did have some draft today.
Zwickel?
Yes. At Longhorn and Eagle. Shut up! That's what we do here.
Okay.
That wasn't fast enough though. He had it already like ready to go.
Well, I was the one saying it.
I love the body on it. I'm gonna say that. It's got a perfect mouthfeel.
So do you.
I like how it feels in my mouth.
It is really refreshing.
What is wet? You do like wet things.
I can see it going good with food though. Like it's a good meal beer. It's not just like a hot day drinking.
Yeah.
It's like
I think that's because it's not overwhelmingly bitter.
It's not. It's greatly balanced by that malt you were talking about. It's very moist.
all right.
All right.
Let's finish these off and move on to the Ballast Point.
Cheers.
All right, so now we're going to the West Coast.
We are, and we're going to a big boy, Ballast Point, brewery that we featured on the show before.
Right, we did that double Sculpin, that habanero or jalapeno one, and the grapefruit.
And grapefruit, yeah. So they're also fairly new to the Chicago market within the past year or so.
Yeah.
Wirtz, by the way, Wirtz Beverages.
Wirtz Beverage. Shout out to Wirtz Beverage.
Shout out.
Well, I don't think we've ever discussed distributors on the show before, but yeah. So okay.
So this is a big boy. This comes at 10%. So let's open it up and see what happens. So compared to the Fantasyland, this is crazy clear. It is.
This is a pretty looking beer.
They probably centrifuge this.
And what's centrifuge?
That's where they spin the beer really fast and remove the particles from it.
Okay.
What about
Wait,
just straight up filtering? Or do you
No.
think that this is just centrifuged? And how can
They
you tell the
could
difference?
they could you can't.
Oh.
And they could.
So you're full of shit.
They probably filter this beer.
So
All right.
you want to be my brewer?
They probably use fish swim bladder. Shout out to you.
That was an isinglass joke.
Hold on, isinglass joke, but Food Babe. Shout out to Food Babe. Okay.
Well, there are fish in the beer that's on the label. So.
That's true.
It's very appropriate.
How could a brewery like Ballast Point not use fish bladder
Yes.
for clarity?
No, I agree. I think it would be irresponsible for them to not
It's false
use
advertising.
it. Yes, absolutely.
I see it on the label. It should be in there.
It should be.
Yeah.
This one tastes like Dorado.
The fish?
The fish.
Very tropical fish.
Very,
That's it.
very fishy.
Oops. That's a very good nose. I like it.
Yeah.
It also doesn't smell all that crazy boozy.
It does smell sweet, but it does have that tropical, I guess, freshness to it.
Yeah, absolutely. You get that pineapple mango-y kind of hop character to it.
All right. Let's give it a try.
Cheers.
You didn't drink this time.
I waited. I learned my lesson. Chastised.
All right, that's got big body to it. Wow.
Big bitterness to it, too. Hits you right at the front.
Oh, I'm not getting a whole lot of bitterness myself.
No?
No.
At first, it hit me with the bitterness, I think, coming off of the Fantasyland, and now.
I got more second sip. But not a sick bitterness. It's not.
No.
It's
No.
pleasant. It's pleasant
It is
all the way
pleasant.
through.
But you can tell it's drinking it. It's a bigger beer than the Fantasyland.
Yeah.
It's like, whew, all right, we gotta slow down on this one.
And everything's bigger, right? The body, the alcohol, the bitterness, it's the flavors.
Now,
But yeah, what I like about both these beers, I think, is balance. You know, this is a double IPA, but for a double IPA, it's in pretty good balance.
right, it's not just sweet and just
Bitter.
sugar and bigger. So yeah, there's a lot going on here. It's nice. Now, have you been to the Ballast Point when you've been out there? Either one of you guys?
I have been to Ballast Point. I've never been to their production facility, but been out to their brew pub in Little Italy.
Okay.
Hung out with our buddy Travis. Shout
Shout
out
out.
Travis.
I missed it. Shout out.
Travis. He hung out. He's one of the chefs there, and we were there for a week of Goose stuff, and
Okay.
he hung out with us and came and showed us around San Diego and geeked out about beer and had a good time.
Nice, because you were on a tear for Sculpin for a good year there.
I was. I'm a big Sculpin fan, especially that grapefruit motherfucking shit. That stuff's good.
Good.
That's
Yeah.
what you
Yeah.
just said. Hold on, yeah.
Ditto.
Agreeable.
Ditto.
Yeah, that the habanero is a little much for me.
Mm-hmm.
I like that grapefruit.
I don't like spiciness in IPAs though.
Like additional spiciness, or you like a spicy hop?
No, like capsaicin heat
Okay.
in IPAs. Not a fan of it, but
You probably wouldn't like that beer.
I don't. Hold on, wait. I can confirm. I don't like that beer.
But this beer is great, and I do like, I think, most things I've had from Ballast Point.
Yeah, I'm a fan. Even like down to their what is it? Longfin is the name of their lager.
Didn't they have that goldfish? Was it the koi?
I don't know that one.
Enlighten us.
You know, Longfin and Big Eye is their IPA.
Yep, and they have
Yeah.
like a Marlin something porter.
I don't know about this goldfish.
Rainbow trout? Might have been
I
a
don't think
cat.
they're,
Was there
I don't think they're slaying any
don't think
rainbow
they're
trout in San Diego.
slaying?
I think the catfish is a Sweetwater beer.
Oh, cat. Oh, yeah, that's probably yeah.
Yeah, and they do have like the rainbow trout tap handles at Sweetwater.
Ah, well, there you go. I'm just naming fish though.
Yeah,
At this
I
point.
can talk about beer. Turned into a fishing podcast here.
Yeah, I wish. Can we start a fishing podcast?
We just combine the two and we just drink and fish, and then
That's like my life.
that's the same thing.
You guys should do a collaboration with Ballast Point.
Us,
Oh, I was thinking
Yeah.
like Chicago
with the-
Anglers.
the Chicago Anglers. Is
Yeah.
that a podcast? Shout out. All right, so we gotta
I
get
love the
this.
pitch that you hit on that one too.
It's dangerous drinking big beers in the middle of the week and whiskey here.
Yeah, I feel like it's Sunday. I guess it's not. But yeah, I'm digging this beer. I think my days of double IPAs may be behind me, but
Okay.
I like this one.
Why are they behind you?
I think I'm just a pussy now.
And you know what's great? This
It's
beer
too much for me. I'm too old.
Usually you see double IPAs in bombers or even 4-packs. This is a 6-pack of double
No
IPA.
shit. 10% 6-pack.
It's ridiculous.
Wow.
Yeah, you don't see that anymore.
Well, but both great beers. I definitely recommend checking out some Urban Chestnut if you're in Chicago and you can now get it. And Ballast Point, you've been seeing it around, so pick it up for sure.
Yeah. A couple great IPAs. Thanks for watching the Hopcast.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.